you tonight.
Hello, hello. How are you guys? I'm trying to find me on my iPad. I was still on Jessica's live. All right, I think I found it. Hey, Jerry. I think I found it. Oops, I'm already knocking stuff over. Hey, you guys. So, welcome to my page. This is Robin with Cragen Creations. How are ya? Hi, Lori. Lori, your stuff is always beautiful. Jerry, your little peep bunnies are just cute. I have that same foam cutter, but have not attempted to do something as thick as what you did. So I will, now that I saw you do it. That kind of looked a lot easier than I was imagining it in my head. Hi, Kathy Cox. Hi, Carolee. Is that how you say your name? You guys, if you wouldn't mind doing this for me, I would really, really appreciate it. It is a fun toy. I've used it to like cut things in half, but I have not used it to like do intricate cutouts, you know, in and out and all that other stuff. Just, that's it. That's all I've done. So, all right, you guys, if you would do this for me, I would really, really appreciate it. Do the big nasty word. And I'm going to go ahead and get started because I don't know. I've already pre-prepped a lot of this stuff while I was watching everybody. And thank you so much for sprinkling, Lori. And I want to thank Jerry for reaching out to me to fill in for a couple of gals that couldn't make it tonight. So I really, really do appreciate that. And if you guys are not a part of the Fakers and Homemakers Facebook page, please go over and join because there's a lot of crafting that goes on over there. All right, so what are we making tonight? Have you guys been in Hobby Lobby and, you know, walked down the Easter aisles? Hi, Anita. I haven't used my foam cutter yet either. Jerry makes it look so easy. Well, I know. I'm scared of burning myself. That's what I'm scared of. So it's like slice, half done. So, okay. So the Easter aisle in Hobby Lobby, hi Miss Peggy, has these eggs that they're really pretty. They're elegant looking. You could put them in a lot of different things, and I look at that and go, I wanted to buy it, but then I looked a little further down the aisle and I'm seeing these paper mache eggs and I'm just like, I can make those. Why would I buy them if I can make them? So that's kind of my style of crafting, is I see something and I can recreate it, or I will attempt to recreate it. I have been a Pinterest crafter for probably the past 15 years. I see something on Pinterest and I go and I try and remake it. So I saw these in Hobby Lobby and today we're gonna remake them. Hi, Jessica. Along with a heated knife is great. Well, so today we've seen you guys use your foam cutters different ways. We had the electric knife, we had Jerry with her heat tool, and tonight I'm going to use a serrated knife because my little project is tiny, so I don't really need to heat up my cutter for that. Anyway, all right, so these are what I'm talking about. In Hobby Lobby, I did buy these full price, and they're the little paper mache eggs, okay? So this is what I'm going to use. And I took that and I pre-painted mine white. All about stepping out of your comfort zone. I will do it. Now that I've seen Jerry do it and how how she manipulated the knife, I'm gonna do it. Because that's what I was like, how do I get this thing out of the way and do all of that? But she made it definitely look a lot easier than I had imagined. Okay, so I did pre-paint mine with white acrylic paint. You could use gesso, you could use whatever is, you know, because I'm using a light colored napkin, because we've seen napkins. Jessica used a napkin in her craft. I think Michelle from Shelly by the Shore Crafting used either a napkin or a tissue paper. I can't remember which she used. Hi, Miss Shirley. So I'm going to be using napkins. So I already pre-painted these so you don't have to watch paint dry. And we're going to do this. Now, can y'all see my table? I think you can, right? White on white. Probably not a good thing, so let me switch here. That way you can see my egg. And I have two, so I'm going to be doing two with you, but we're going to do one at a time. I do need my glasses because I cannot see. Now, I have already used part of this napkin, so I'm going to just keep using it. And it is, well, it looks like this, you guys. So you can see I've already used half of it or taken it apart. And we're just going to keep using the rest of it, okay? So we saw people do decoupaging on flat surfaces. But how would you do something that's round like this? Well, I'm about to show you. Hi, Emily. So what I do is I will take it and I will fold it into like quarter pieces or even smaller, because, okay, this border edge here on the napkin, I don't want that. So I'm going to fold that into several smaller pieces, and then I'm just going to tear it, okay? So it gives me that frayed edge right there on the napkin. That's what I'm going for. So I'm going to take this edge and I'm going to fold it up. This just makes it so you don't have to like keep tearing. It's just all being torn. So you do want to take the plies off of your napkin. I'm sure you guys all know what taking the plies apart means, so that you're down to the one thin piece that you need to do the decoupaging with, okay? So here we have these. So now I'm just going to start taking these, and these have very pretty flowers on them. I think I got this napkin at Tuesday morning, and I'm just going to start tearing, and I want little pieces of the napkin. Smaller pieces. This is how we're going to do what we need to do around the napkin, okay? I don't need a ton. The eggs aren't that big. So let's start with this and see where we get. And then I have Mod Podge in here. And it doesn't matter if you use glossy or matte. This happens to be matte, but it really doesn't matter. You're not going to see it. So might as well not use your glossy on it, I guess. Alright, so doing this, I do want to have a wet paper towel handy, and I'm just going to dip in and get going here. I'm just going to put on some Mod Podge, and if I'm missing comments, I apologize. Haven't used Mod Podge either. Really? Looks like it's going to be cute. Oh, well, thank you. Well, it's an egg, so not much to it, but these are really easy. Like if you wanted to use these in a centerpiece or whatever, it's super easy to do. And you could turn these into pics by putting, you know, a pipe cleaner or something in the bottom. Poke a hole, put it in the bottom. So I am just going to lay that down, and it does not matter if you get wrinkles in them, you will not see them. You're gonna know they're there, but you're not gonna see them. And then I'm just gonna keep going and start piecing it together. So see, that's what we have there. How are you guys liking the event so far? I think it's been great. I've watched you guys all day yesterday and all day today. And I'm just getting that Mod Podge up underneath there because I did not know how far out I needed to put it. Now you see it's buckling right there. Does not matter. You're just going to lay it right down with that Mod Podge. See, it laid right down. And there is a wrinkle, but you're not going to see that later. Now I want a smaller piece, like right up in that area. So I'm going to cut this one and put it right there. It's like putting together a puzzle. Now y'all, I do fake bakes too. So, you know, but I'm not doing a fake bake tonight. But I am doing all three. So the theme of this was love, luck or lucky, or Easter. So I'm wearing the love t-shirt because I am all done making Valentine's. I'm done. It's already in a tote and put away. So I was like, well, I'll just wear a t-shirt that's got it on there. So before I finish, I have this here. I'm going to put this, I have a fan going right next to me, so that's going to help that Mod Podge dry a little quicker. And I'm going to do another one with you. So I already have it painted. It starts out like this, paint it white. And I've got a couple of pieces here already tore up, so I might as well use them. And I'm going to do animal print. I enjoy the events, beautiful and really cute crafts. I know, right? Everybody's so talented. We are all just freaking talented. So I'm going to tear up a couple more pieces here, and I want the really jagged. These came out so stinking cute. Me too. I'm done with Valentine's Day. Yes. I made a couple of things this week for Mardi Gras that is fake bake. And I've already done some St. Patrick's Day. I've got a few more things for St. Patrick's Day to do, and then it's on to Easter. So again, with the same thing, I'm just dipping into my Mod Podge and slapping it on this egg. Nothing pretty needs to be done at this point. And these are the easiest. If you've never tried decoupage, this has got to be easy because a lot of people stress about getting the wrinkles and all that kind of thing. Well, this one, you ain't got to worry about having no wrinkles. Have all the wrinkles you want. And I forgot to tell you guys, I'm in Georgia, so I've seen some of you guys in sweaters and talking about snow. You guys, we hit 80 degrees today. 80 degrees today. I know Jerry's in Florida. I'm from Florida, and two of my kids live in Florida. All of my grandkids live in Florida. So it's like, I'm a frequent flyer to Florida all the time. In fact, I'm going back down to see my grandson. His birthday is in April, so I will be back down that way in April. Look how cute that's turning out. Love your shirt. Thank you so much. Newbie here. Hi, Lorraine. You're in North Carolina? Yeah. I bet you've got some snow too. Aren't you getting snow? Are you guys eating dinner while you're watching me? Or have you had dinner yet? Already had it? I think some days I'm crafting and I look up and my husband's home from work and I'm like, no, I'm not done yet. You can't come home. I'm not ready. Because that means I've got to stop and go make dinner. Anyone else like that? We get snow on Sunday. It's right down the street for me. So Jerry, I'm not sure where you're at in Florida, but I've lived in the Panhandle. So I'm gonna stop right here and put this here to dry. And I'm gonna grab my first one back. It's already dry, so I can keep going. Hi, Kathy Sweeney. First time watching you. We have lots of snow, and oh, I bet you do. Hi, Laura Walsh. Okay, so we're done with that one. Let me pull these little doodads back up here. So this is already dry, and I can keep going with it. And I'm going to take this little piece and cut it in half because I'm just going to piece it right around this area right here. Now you don't have to cover the entire egg with napkin, not at all. You do it until you see the design you want to have on it. Mickey is my neighbor. Oh, okay. Snow and ice. I'm in Orange County. Lots of ice today. Ugh, ice is not fun. Black ice is horrifying. I did used to live in Utah. In fact, a lot of my family is there. We moved from Florida to Utah, and as soon as I was of age and had the means to move back to Florida, I did, which was in 2000. And so I've been in the Panhandle. That's where I grew up, was in Fort Walton Beach, Crestview area. And then I moved down to Naples, Florida, in the Naples, Florida area. That's where I spent a lot of time. And I am a retired mail carrier. And so to have my retirement route be in Naples, Florida was the absolute best. My mother's family is from Fort Myers, so I am very familiar with the Fort Myers, Cape Coral area. I actually had built a house in Cape Coral. All right, one more piece, and this one is done. I can put it down to dry. So that's just a little bit about me. And there it goes. I'm trying to hold it like I'm not going to get dirty. Really? Robin, come on, you're going to get dirty. You're crafting. Okay. Now let's do this one. See, these go real quick. That's why I have a second craft. So this is actually my Easter craft, and then I do have something I'm gonna do for St. Patrick's Day. I really haven't seen anybody do a St. Patrick's Day craft yet. So I'm really excited that I might be the first one. Has anybody done a St. Patrick's Day craft? Getting rain in Connecticut, ugh. It's like I'm going to be a snowbird, yes! You have a friend in Cape Coral from Massachusetts, yes. You're gonna love it. I love it. I wish I could move back, but y'all, I'd have to leave my husband to do that. Okay, so like I said, this is just putting together a puzzle. You're just sticking pieces on here until it covers up. And then we'll move on to the next part. You're more in Florida than Massachusetts. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I live in Ocala. I love Ocala. I go right through Ocala every time I head down there. I've got family in St. Pete. You're not going back. I know. Y'all, once you get out of the snow, it's like, why would I go back? Why? Okay, so I need to do the very tippy top of the egg. I do not do well in the cold. I don't know about y'all, but I can't function if I'm freezing. Can't do it. It's like my brain goes numb and I just don't, I literally cannot function in the cold. All right, I need one more for the bottom, and this one will be done. What material is the egg? It is paper mache, and I got them from Hobby Lobby. My family's in Ohio. Kids and grandkids. I told them they need a right. Ugh, some people love it. I just don't get it. That is not my thing. Y'all, I know this is the boring part, but you gotta do the boring part to get to the cute stuff. And I already have these done, so I can keep moving in stages. But y'all, these do not take long to dry at all. All right, so I'm gonna set this one. This one is done all the way around. So we're gonna put it in front of the fan and let it do its thing. All right, so I'm gonna wrap that up just for a second. So here's the one we did, and it's already dry. Look at how pretty those flowers just mesh right around that egg. Right on the top and on the bottom. Just super pretty. Okay, so that's still wet right there. Let me put that. Get these napkins out of my way because I'm done with them. Hi, Veronica. All right, one more to do, and I wanted to show you guys that I got this napkin from Dollar General. Thank you, Janita. And y'all, there's not much of this napkin we can really use, but I picked it because I love the cute little bunny. So I've already taken one corner out and started it, but what I want to use is the word Easter. I want to put that on that egg with the bunny. I thought it was just super stinking cute. So that's what I'm going to do. So like I did before, I'm going to take and fold this napkin and tear. So that I get the frayed edge right there. And then I'm just going to keep tearing, and I only want the word Easter. Now this next egg that I'm going to show you, the entire egg is not covered. So you'll see what I mean by you don't have to cover the entire egg. Alright, so I have the word Easter. You love the bunny? I did too. I thought it was really cute. So here you can see my little bunny. I put him on, and yes, I put him on in pieces. I think a total of 3, maybe 4 pieces to get him and the flowers that he was sitting in on the egg. So here's my empty spot back here, and I don't want to put it straight across because I think it looks cuter if it's at an angle. So I'm going to put it on right like that and kind of cover up that little blank area, but still leave it stinking cute in the process. All right, so here we go, back open with that. And I don't know if y'all can see, maybe I'll try and get it closer so you can see how I'm laying it on there and laying it down. Thank you, Janita. I'm trying not to get my hands all in the Mod Podge, and then everything sticks to me after that point. And there you have it. It's on there. Okay, so let's put this in the... Now this one. All right. So the next part to this is we're still going to use our Mod Podge, and we're going to go right back over this. And I'm only going to do half of it and keep moving. So I'm going to go into the Mod Podge. And I'm going to cover as much of it as I can, like half of it. Glitter. So we have one side, no glitter. and then the side with glitter. I know y'all probably can't see that. Would that work on the Dollar Tree plastic eggs also? Yes, it probably would. Absolutely. So I'm going to switch it up for another egg so that can dry. Ooh. A little egg holder. And I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Mod Podge and glitter over the top of the napkin. And this gives it that frosted egg look. Foam eggs too? Yes, it would work on that too. So you can kind of see right there the division. You're welcome. All right, so I already have half of this one done. So you can see with it dry, you can see the glitter on that side, and it's already done. So I still need to do the back side and the top and bottom. So let me do that while I catch up on comments, because and I will rewatch my live probably tomorrow and answer any questions you guys have if I've missed anything. You guys, I would really love it if you'd follow my page. I am trying to grow my page. So now I've got that one all covered. And then here is this one with the foam eggs, plaster eggs, plastic eggs. Yes, all of the above. So this one is already totally glittered. So you can see they're like the sugared egg effect. So many creative uses for butt nuggets, right? Y'all, I used to make a sign. This was when I was doing craft events like farmers markets and wherever I could set up and sell my stuff. It was like I was there. And I had this sign that I made, just a piece of, it was 12 by 12 wood, whatever. And it said, "Chickens, the pet that poops breakfast." I sold so many of those, you guys. It was ridiculous. People loved it. It was crazy. Okay, so we are done with that project. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Can I check? 33 minutes. I know, people loved that sign. Chickens, the pet that poops breakfast. Who knew? All right, done and done. I can get rid of all of this stuff. So now we're on to, we did Easter. The only thing I didn't do, and we'll come back to it, actually I think it's good. I really can't wait to. Now, I will tell you, after you Mod Podge and put the glitter on your egg, you've been on for 34 minutes, give or take a few. Okay, thank you so much, Laura. Spray it with your Aquanet hairspray to keep from losing all your glitter. I know Jerry did that with hers, and yes, it is the best thing for keeping your glitter where it's supposed to be and not everywhere else. Alrighty. Okay, so the next one is, I've already got glitter all over. The next one is my St. Patrick's Day craft. So, you're gonna go to, these are from Joann's. Fab Lab is a Joann's brand. So you're gonna take one of these little, you guys believe it or not, they're candle holders, okay? These are the tall pillar candles, or for the pillar candles, so they're candle holders. And you're going to paint it black. You see where I'm going? All right, so you're gonna paint it black. I've already painted mine. You don't have to do the inside. It's not necessary because we're putting crap down in it, so save your paint. And this is where I'm going to use my knife. And I have just a little chunk of styrofoam that I'm going to be cutting to fit my little pot of gold. Let's see. That's gonna fit so. Ooh, this is gonna fly everywhere. Save those little pieces because you never know when you're gonna need a teeny tiny piece, okay? So that's gonna fit right down in there. So I'm gonna hit it with, ooh, oh, egg on the floor. Hit it with some hot glue and shove that down in there. All right, and that's all I need this for, so I'm gonna get rid of it before I hurt myself. So now this is what we have. I am going to kind of put some hot glue here in these larger hole areas because I need to build it up for what I'm going to put on top of it. So that's all I did, was I just put some hot glue on it to make it kind of level at the top. Okay, now I'm going to take some gold metallic paint. Oh, I don't need to open it because I don't need a ton. And I'm gonna paint the top of it. This is just in case you can see the base through what I'm gonna put on top here. It won't look white, it'll look like there's gold nuggets underneath. Doesn't need to be pretty, but there you go. I'm done with that. Now we're gonna take these gold vase fillers. Now these are from Christmas. I want to meet the person that decided it would be a good idea to try and eat what came out of the chicken's butt. These vase fillers I got from the Christmas area at Dollar Tree. So this is what I'm going to use as my gold pile in the cauldron. Okay. Oh, here it is. Like, where'd my stuff go? So I'm using tacky glue, and I'm just going to put it right on top of the gold. Area right there. What are everybody's plans this weekend, since it's going to be cold in so many areas? Now, I start doing this, I need to put this here to catch all the little pieces. All right, so once you get the first layer on, you can kind of see through it and you can see stuff under there, and that's fine because we're just going to keep building it up. So I'm going to take another piece of paper and put some tacky glue down. Sorry, Robin, there's no filter after Jerry's live yesterday and then continued. I understand. I watched it. It's cool. So I'm going to take my tweezers, dip them in my tacky glue, and just start adding these little gold balls. I said it. That's okay, Lori. The comments are as entertaining, right? Y'all don't have a Waffle House? I think they're on every corner down here, like a 7-Eleven. "42 minutes? Oh, I got this." I knew that first one would go quick. I might have time to glitter up another one. One that fell on the floor. My tweezers want to get into the... Thank you. Thanks, Jerry. Y'all know as crafters, we see stuff and crap goes through our head and we're like, ooh, I can do that. I will do that. So the second layer, I'm kind of doing single. Hi, Mary. My craft supplies are so tidy. Some days they ain't. I did just do an organization weekend where I took the entire weekend and I actually moved my entire craft area around. I had my desk facing out the window, and I would catch myself daydreaming out the window and not getting a dang thing done. Thank you for sprinkling, Mary. I appreciate it. So I'm like, nope. I gotta move things so I can't see out the window. little bugger doesn't want to go. All right, so at this point, I've got a couple of layers on there. Now I'm gonna take these from Hobby Lobby. And I've already cut one off because I already have one made, but I'm just gonna take this pick and cut one of these little shamrocks off. And I know I need about 2 inches. So I have this little shamrock, and this is going to go right down the center of where these gold balls are. All the way down. So this is what we have. Now I can take and fill in that center part. Ooh. Around the stem, kind of like it planted a shamrock. I think I need one more small one. Believe it or not, these things are different sizes. Whoops. All right, so that's what we got. Thanks, Jessica. Thanks, Jerry. Thank you, Lorraine. All right, now these things come with, this is what the pick looks like. It's got 3 little shamrocks and then some ribbon. I use the ribbon, people. So I took a piece of the ribbon and I wanted the lighter color, and I made a bow out of it. I actually made 2 bows. I made a bow with the other end. So I'm gonna take this, cut them so everything's even. And I'm gonna find the front of my little cauldron here. Let's see, do I want that to be the front? I want this to be the front. And hot glue that to my cauldron. How cute are these? So here's one that's already done. Oh, look how cute. Oh, there went a ball. Where did you get the shamrocks? These are Hobby Lobby. They are in the St. Patrick's Day crafts. And that's the label. And there's 2 picks to a bag. So there's 2 that are like this. The other one, like this, has the light green with the darker green outside. This one is the dark inside with the light green on the outside. So you could technically get 6 of these out of one bag. All right, so let me get this back on here because one ball jumped ship. So I must not have had that down very good to begin with. Thank you guys. Yes, Hobby Lobby. So here's this. How much time do I have now? Then we have our eggs. I dropped an egg. Let me put them on this so they don't roll away. So we have our 2 animal print and our floral. Look good on, yes, absolutely. That's mostly what I make is little tier tray items. I have made a couple of big cakes. I still have a big like 2-tier wedding cake that I did. How much time do I have? Maybe I can show you guys that cake. 51 minutes. Let me go grab my cake. I will do show and tell because I've got, what, 8 minutes? Would you guys like to see the cake? Maybe I'll ask before I just assume. I thought these turned out so cute. You guys are the absolute best. You have no idea. You know, sometimes life has a way of making things happen at the right time. I needed this tonight, so yes. Okay. So let me go grab it, and I'll be right back. So this is my cake, and I did make this on a live. Well, most of it I did on a live. But it has bling wrap across the front, and the bottom of the cake has a design on it here, and then the top, of course, is florals and more bling wrap. So that is that. So if you guys are keeping up with everything, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it. Designs by Jonita is up next, and then Cindy with Peep This Y'all is next. So there's still 2 more crafters. You guys have 2 more hours to watch some talented crafters do their thing. Mine is over my dining room. Your craft room is awesome. Thank you so much. Mine used to be all over the house. In fact, some places it still is. But y'all, I had opened up a store here in my little town, and then of course when COVID hit, I closed shop and moved everything into a storage unit. And then last summer, I decided to bring everything home and start, you know, doing my thing again. So you're very welcome, Brandy. Thanks, you guys. You guys are awesome. And please, please, please make sure you're following me so that you get notified every time I go live. I do have a YouTube channel, and so, you you know, the things you see on Facebook are pretty much what you're going to see on YouTube. You're welcome, Jerry. Thank you so much for asking me to fill in tonight. I really, really appreciate it. And thanks for the opportunity. I hope everyone has a fabulous night. I am probably jumping off a few minutes early, so, you know, Janita, if you're ready, you could come on a few minutes early because I have enjoyed my time with you guys, and I hope to see you guys again in the future. I usually do daytime lives, so I'm not normally on this late, but I love doing it. And it's pouring down rain right now, so I'm gonna have to call my husband and have him bring the umbrella out so I can get home. I'm out in the yard. I have a building in my yard that I craft out of. Oh, thank you so much, Brandy. I have enjoyed the crafters as well. I've been right here, right along with all of you guys, and yeah, so enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Good luck, Jessica, tomorrow with your project there, and yeah, y'all have a great weekend. Stay warm, stay safe, and I will see. Yes, I do have a she shed. I've earned it. I have earned this dang she shed. So yes. And I love it. I'm out here 7 days a week. It's in my yard. So I walk out the front door, tell my husband, I'm going to work now. Don't bother me. But now I have to bother him because I need him to come and get me. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off a few minutes early. Thank you for being here, and I will talk to you guys on the next video. Bye, guys. Love you.